Well, good morning and happy Thanksgiving to my American viewers. Today we are going to be doing the I keep saying Lore Master, the Runekeeper quest here, and we're going to do the last of the three epic instances. But before we begin, I've opened my Redbubble shop. I'll leave the link in the description box below. So go check it out. Right now, there's a variety of Christmas themed illustrations. They make great stickers, magnets, and maybe other things. So go check it out. All right, let's get started, shall we? So we have Holdar here.
What do you want?
You were told I could tell you more about the runes of healing. You weren't told wrong, but I'm afraid I do not have the time to spare at the moment. Rumor has reached us that the Dour Hands may be planning another attack. If you help us during the attack, I will tell you what I know of healing runes at your leisure. Let me know if this agreement suits you. Okay, so we're going to start an instance, which is a solo. You will help us repel the coming Dour Hand attack. Very good. We can always use another Runekeeper. All right.
The Dour Hands have long scouted the lands near the Dwarf Keep Orthricar. They now move to attack the outpost of our friends. The good sentries of Orthricar are stout warriors. They will be outnumbered, and a victory over the Dour Hand menace is far from being assured by the odds as they stand.
The Dour Hands are sure to be here any moment, and we must be ready. Come with me, and I will show you your position. So it says to support Orthricar sentries against the Dour Hands, avoid losing 3 sentries. He's going to be aiding up here, and my position is going to be down here. And I guess among my duties are healing, or fighting, depending. Okay, yeah. I think I see one. That's no dwarf of Orthricar. Interval have flown behind the walls. Okay, what next? Up by the mines. Holder has been wounded. Really? The Dour Hand attack has been repealed.
What do you want?
My wounds are not serious. Let me just get my breath back and I will be fine. You have my thanks. My dwarves and I are fortunate that you came by Arthurcar when you did, and your skill during the battle will not be forgotten. So yay, we have completed the Word of a Healer. And I think it used to be that once you did that, you actually got a new skill, but nowadays...
What do you need?
Oh no, you get a title and your choice of an item. And... well, neither of them is really going to help me. I am quite embarrassed that I should be wounded so during the attack and require your aid in such a fashion. Still, I am pleased you were there, as are the other dwarves of Othrakar. I will teach you what I know of healing runes. If your performance during the Dour Hand attack is anything to go by, you are sure to use them effectively. Woohoo! We're done. Completed Class Deeds, Tier 5. Oh, what did I get for doing that? Deed bestowed. Well, I got 5 LOTRO points. I got the title Harbinger of Peace. I completed. Oh, I got a trait point. I did. Okay. Very good. And I also started Enmity of the Dour Hands 2, which, if I complete that, it's going to give me Glory of the First Age. And that is a skill that would allow me to periodically immobilize a foe. Nice. It would also give me another 5 LOTRO points. Alright, so before we continue, where are we putting that 1 point? We are going to... we're at a point to... we want cutting remarks or thunderous words. Or exacting words, which increases our critical defense. Increases tactical critical chance. That adds to fate. We're going to go with thunderous words. Okay. Alright, so now that we have done that, we're going to be lazy, and we're going to take the stable over to Millionin. Well, that was a lot easier and a lot quicker than I thought it would be. So things are moving right along. And so is Thanksgiving dinner. And today we're doing the traditional thing. Because, well, I usually do. It's the only time during the year I usually have a turkey. So, having turkey, real mashed potatoes, real green bean casserole, gravy, cranberry sauce, and rolls. And like I said, it literally is probably the only time during the year that I have actual roast turkey. So, yeah, a good time. I'm watching all the different deposits go by. I'm like, should I get off the horse? No. Nope. 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 We don't need it that badly. Oh, so before we get done writing, I did want to say I'm very thankful for each and every one of you that has shown up to watch my videos, to subscribe, and to comment. I really appreciate you all. And if you're new to the channel and you're enjoying my content, well, consider hitting that subscribe button. That's all I ask. Now, we are at Lingalath, and I need to talk to the elf in here. We're going to take a couple of these things off. We don't need to... What's this one? Oh, okay, that's what that one is. I can remove that one. What's this one? Nanwathern. Okay. Ah, okay. Those are actually important. Hello, Gildor.
What do you need?
Greetings. I wish I could extend to you a warmer welcome, but there are dark times for the elves. The shadow of the enemy has grown long, longer than perhaps any had thought, and the elves of Lingalath have paid the price for our complacency. The Council of Estelden. I wish that I could simply commit to such an endeavor, but it is not so simple. Many of my people are nearly overcome with grief and anger at what happened here, and the threats against Lingalath are not yet dealt with. Our scouts tell me that the Arks at Nanwathron are planning to move against us soon. The scouts say that these Arks are being led by a great Orc of Angmar named Drakard, who camps in the deepest parts of Nanwathern. Perhaps if this Orc was slain, Lingalath would be protected enough for me to come to your council. It is a heavy burden, but I would task you with that if you remain of stout heart. The Orc is a mighty foe, so you should not attempt to confront him on your own. If you must, then use the strength of the Elfstone to find the strength to prevail from deep within yourself. Okay, that sentence does not trip easily off the tongue. Alright, so now we are headed out to where all those orcs and catapults and other things were. And we need to find an orc there, which I showed you when I was doing the Nanwathern stuff. And while we're there, we also need to kill a bunch of raging Tarcrypt marksmen and Tarcrypt fight masters, which are actually up there, so that makes everything nice and handy. It's an Ungbur's tracker. Raging Tarcrypt. That's something we actually need. Alright. Tarcrypt marksman. Yep. Yep, indeed. Do I need violent? I don't think I need that one. Raging, marksman, and fight master. So these guys I don't need. So I'm just going to ignore them. I'm sure that makes them so happy. They're like, hey, hold on a second. Aren't you scared of us? Oh, no, not really. Revolting tar crypt. Aren't they all revolting? What's this? A repeatable quest you have previously completed. Yeah, no. We're not we already have one. We don't need another one. Which way are we going? I think we might actually be going the wrong way. Oh, well, I guess if we were going the wrong way, we were actually going the right way because we just completed another exploration deed. And as a result, I think we even finished our reputation with the Rangers of the Steldon. Well, that's fantastic. So which way are we going? I usually don't have this much trouble in here, but I usually don't go here in the night and do this either. So we need to go back down this way. Yeah. See anything that's got that golden ring over their head right now? That was part of that quest I turned down because I've already done it and I don't feel like doing it again. So, Raging. Yes. What's this? A goblin chest. Oh, that is part of that. Relics. Another raging tar crypt. If I was at level, I would be doing, well, much more killing than I am doing. Rich silver deposit, I'll take that. I think I need a marksman. And I needed one of those. Alright, so oh, goblin chest. That's a raging tar crypt up here. We need him. Alright, let's go back down here real quick. I see a couple more of those chests. Another raging tar crypt. And we don't necessarily need to do these anymore, but since we already have it, we might as well finish it. Now, how are we supposed to get to that one? Oh, and just go under the platform and do it. Whatever works. Marksman, we need you. Okay, we don't need you. We're almost done with the relics part. Oh, there's the relics. You've defeated a number of goblins from Nanwathern and reclaimed the relics of ancient Melionin. You have honored the memory of the elves who once roamed these lands. Alright, so that one's done. We need a bunch more marksmen, not a bunch more raging, and a couple more fightsmen. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of barrow down here right now. I just don't feel like getting it. This is actually a wooden chest. So I wonder what junk we're going to get out of it. Oh, we got 10 silver. That's something. Oh, Fight Master, hi. Come here. Uh-uh. Alright, so back to what we were actually doing. And I think we're actually... So we need marksman and one fight master. But we're going to go up here and go find our orc we need to kill. And no, we're not doing that. That's that quest we already turned down once. Repeatable quest you have previously completed. That means I can turn it down. And we're just going to put on our invisibility cloak, because I guess that's what we do when we've outleveled the mobs. We just put on an invisibility cloak and they don't even notice we're here. It's sort of like New World's idea better, that no matter how much higher level you are than the mob, they're still going to attack you. It's not like you just suddenly disappeared on them. Alright, so here we are in the bad place. Now we need to find, there he is. There's a big boy that we need to attack. And he has been defeated. Oh, and just for reference, here's another one of those treasure caches that you can find when you're level 90. And usually those treasure caches have some sort of armor or gear in them that may or may not be useful for your character. Sometimes it's just absolute junk. Occasionally you find a good piece though. So there is that. And usually things to help with your legendary items, although I don't know what form that's going to look like now that they've changed the whole LI system. And I'm still not liking it. Yeah, we already said no to that. Thank you very much. Alright, so which way are we going? I think we're going the right way still. I think this is some sort of an altar. That's creepy. Alright, so obviously, once again, I'm going to say at level, this is a lot harder. Though the inspiration stone definitely helps because I ended up with like, I don't know, 13 or 15,000 morale. Yeah, 15,000 morale using it, which is more than enough for a solo player to get through that easily, relatively easily. Let's see if we can't find any marksman or at least another fight master before we leave. Well, there's a fight master. Oh, there's a marksman. That's the only thing we need now are the marksmen. Which I may finish this off screen. Because basically all we're doing here is cleaning up a quest we've already done once. Well, I'll grab this one since he's right here. I'll also grab this silver. Because I may not use the barrow iron for anything, but I do use the silver. Alright. Down we go, down we go. We're done with raging. Is there a marksman in here? Nope, doesn't look like it. So we'll have to come back and find our last 5 marksmen. But the epic's done. So, yay. And I think at this point we will get back on our horse because we don't have anything else we need to kill in this part. I don't think that's the right way. I think this is the right way. Shanker. Or is it the right way? Or am I going the wrong way? Yes, we're going the right way. Reputation changed. Yes, I know I made Kindred. Which, yay. I am Honorary Ranger. Nice. And I made 25 LOTRO points for that too. So, yeah. Getting up to Kindred with the different areas, it is not only, just good and fun, but you get a decent amount of LOTRO points for doing it too. Alright, let's go talk to Gildar in here. Alright, Gildar. It's done.
What can I do?
Ah, you have done it. We heard the wails of the orcs from here. You have seen to the safety of Lingoloth, and for this you have my thanks. Well, you're welcome.
Stay a moment.
With the Uruk Druchard slain, the threat of the orcs is lessened, and I am free to come to the Council of Estelden. You should bring word to Halberd that we shall attend him, and that we will arrive soon. Your brave deeds may yet prove a strong foundation for our defenses. Yay! And now we can go back to Estelden, and we can tell Halberd that everybody has agreed to come to his council. It's been a very long journey through the North Downs, but I do believe it's almost over. Unless I have missed some small random quest somewhere here, which is very likely, considering how big North Downs actually is and how hard it is to find quests when, well, the rings are all gray. I think we've done it all. With the exception of the Fornost instances, which, of course, we cannot do alone. And perhaps at some point, I might find a group to do such things with. I do believe it's Fordon, isn't it? Late watches, close enough to Fordon. You can always tell by the change of the sky when the sun's about ready to rise. And we're going to go talk to Halbert. And I think perhaps before we go, I did promise to try to show you that orc cave. We might yet go look for it because, well, I do have to kill some trolls anyway. So, oh, we do have to talk to this young lady here too. I almost forgot about her. Really? You made the circuit of all 5 towns? I am impressed. I had not really expected you to make the attempt. We often assign novice rangers this task, as the beasts that lair in such places make such exploration dangerous indeed. Perhaps the rangers will be able to make further use of your skills in the future. And we've completed the ruins of Orthodane. Halberd, I have good news for you.
Good to you, Nate.
These are good tidings. With the dwarves aiding us, our chances of turning the tide against Angmar are that much greater. You have done very well this day. Very well indeed. The message you bear is joyous, twice over. The Uruk Drukard is dead, and the elves have agreed to come to the council. You have done very well, for the might of the elves shall improve our lot all the more. You have my thanks for this. It is good to see you again. My thanks for your help in that battle. Without you and your companions, I would have surely fallen as would Trestlebridge. It is also good to know that Nellie Boskins will come to the council. She is a fine and strong woman, and I will welcome her and her people's presence in the conflict ahead.
Might I take a moment of your time?
While I await the arrival of those coming to the council, I must ask one final task of you. My chieftain, Aragorn, must be told of what has transpired here. I also would seek his counsel, as the position I find myself in is an unusual one. Aragorn has always been the one to lead, to organize, and inspire. If only the matter he was seeing to was not of much greater importance, then he would be here. That cannot be helped, though. By now, Aragorn should have arrived at the refuge of Rivendell and the Trollshaws. It is a hard ride that awaits you, but word must be taken to Aragorn of these matters. Look for him in one of the great rooms at Elrond's house. So, we have completed the epic here in North Downs, and it now leads to the Trollshaws. But I do believe I said before we start the Trollshaws, we're going to do another area which we have pretty much out-leveled for the most part, and that is Evendon. What a lovely place, full of orcs and goblins and spiders and trolls. Wait, no, but there are giants. There are giants there. And Guaradin, which is the first time we see the Wolfman clan. But obviously we're not doing that right now. We are looking for an orc cave now. So yes, the only thing we have left for North Downs is going to market, which is going to lead us to Oatbarton, which is the beginning of Evendon. And of course the orcs that I still need to kill to finish that one quest. We have the Fornos stuff, which we can't do, and I'm debating whether or not I should just cancel those, since there's no way for me to do those solo. And we have another one for Evendon, which we actually have to go to back to Rivendell. The task at hand. Oh, yes. Need to do that too. I'll do that later. That is just completing some tasks on the task board, which we actually don't really need to do now, but oh well. So, we are... Yeah, I think we're near Melionin. And... we want to go into the woods here. And I do love the look of all the ruins here. Oh, look at a little bunny. Hi, bunny. Now, Targon Way. Of course, this is where all the trolls are. We remember these guys. Right. Ugly brutes. Of course, we are looking for a specific spot. Let's see if we can find it now. Nobody ever said I actually knew this area like the back of my hand. And technically, I can't even really say that about even Moria. Although, I know that area pretty well. It's funny, because I did start out really hating Moria. It was a maze. It was dark and dreary. At least I thought it was dreary. But the more times I went through Moria, the more I appreciated the impressive amount of dwarven architecture that was imagined there. Even if it is pretty implausible, it's still fun to see. But more, I absolutely love Tolkien's backstory for the dwarves and how they came to be, and the awakening of Doran the First, and how he looked upon the still waters of Mirror and saw a crown with 7 stars upon his head. Now, we are going to find this cave. Lots of trolls here. Lots and lots of trolls here. You know, you expect this kind of thing in the troll shows. I mean, it's even in the name, troll. But here in the North Downs, not so much. Oh, come on. You don't tell me I'm not going to find this place. I may actually have to pause for a minute and look at the map. Oh, wow. We're overlooking Doldenin now. Okay, I did not know that Doldenin and this place butted against each other. Okay, now it kind of makes sense why there's trolls here. Well, I learn something new every day. All I want to do is show you a cave. Where is this cave? I know it's in here. I've been in it before. And this goes up. There's hillsmen up here. And more trolls. And a cave. Oh my goodness, it was up here the whole time. Well, I feel like an idiot. So, this is... You have discovered the Etten Caves at Torgon Waste. Whatever has stirred the trolls surely hides within these vast caverns. So it says search the Etten Caves for the leader of the trolls. Because, of course, finding this would find us another quest. Now, we're going to do this real quick because we do have to get going soon. But this is the troll cave. And it is a good place to get a bunch of trolls for the deed, which is why I'm stopping the video in this place, because I do still need to do the troll deed. But yes, trolls and trolls, and it's actually a decent sized cave too. So if you're into like dungeon crawling type role playing, like you would with tabletop games, this would probably be a fun place to get a group together and go kill some stuff. And definitely at level, a whole lot of fun to do. Although, in this case, I would probably recommend bringing a friend or two. They're not horrible, but yeah, just never know. Oh, I think that's a dead end. But this isn't. And rock trolls and a big slimy swamp. It is a cave, right? I mean, you can't really see the top. More trolls. Somewhere in all these trolls is a boss. Trolls and more trolls and more trolls and more trolls. And does this keep going? It keeps going. So yeah, like I said, this is a really big cave that just kind of keeps on. And it's one of those little things that, well, unless you know where every single quest is, and you know what you're looking for, it's easy to miss. Look at this. I mean, it just keeps going. Are we serious? I had forgotten just how big this place actually is. So let's look at this on the map so far. And we're not even all the way through it. So yeah, it is actually a very decent sized, I guess you would call it a dungeon if you want it. And we're starting to see a couple hillsmen in here. Which means I do believe we're probably getting closer to the boss. Are we going this way now? More hillsmen. Wow. And I do suppose if you were of level and you were looking for a place to maybe gain some XP, again, this would be a good place to go. Ah, I do believe I found the boss. Ready for this? Ah. And he's dead. So, who am I taking us to? Talk to Thalioleng. So we just have to go back to Lingawath, talk to Thalioleng, and we're done with that quest. Well, that was fun, and we've finally seen the troll cave. Most of it. I'll leave it to you to find the cave and explore the rest of it. Once again, happy Thanksgiving, and thank each and every one of you for watching my videos and subscribing and checking out my Redbubble store. And until next time, bye for now.